Joining us now from L.A., Don Schweitzer, criminal defense attorney who knows the Los Angeles County Jail where Miss Hilton will be housed very well. I understand in your early career you were actually a prison guard in, was it this facility itself?
No, Bill. Actually, during my police academy training, I spent a little time in the jail just as training.
Okay. And you've had a lot of clients who have wound up there.
Lots of them, yes.
Okay. So what's the drill? Paris Hilton goes in there, rich heiress. She trades her designer duds for a uniform. What happens?
Well, she's going to be put into a 12-by-8 cell, cement cell. There's going to be a steel bed with a very thin mattress. It's going to be horrible for her. This is going to be something that she's going to find very difficult to endure. At 6 in the morning, she's going to be wakened up. The inmates are going to bring her breakfast and feed it to her through a little slot in the door. And let me say that this breakfast is going to be slop. It's not going to taste like anything she's ever had before. During the morning hours, she's going to have a 1-hour break where she gets to go out to the day room and she could elect to take a shower, use the telephone, or even watch TV. But don't kid yourself to think this is going to be pleasant. The shower, she's not going to be given a lot of privacy. She's probably going to elect not to take a shower if she's in for just a short period of time. The phone, she's probably going to have to battle over the phone with other inmates, and she's not going to be able to select the channel. That's selected by the jailer. When she goes back in her cell, she's going to be served lunch, typically a bologna sandwich, which from everything I've ever heard is the worst sandwich that you've ever had. Then throughout the day, she's going to remain in the cell. She'll be served a terrible tasting dinner at about 6 o'clock, and then lights are off at about 10 o'clock. It's going to be a horrible situation.
We're looking at the cell now, and it doesn't seem to be any area that you just have to sit on your bunk or lie on your bunk and read a book, or that's it. I mean, you have somebody else in there with you. We assume that the L.A. authorities not going to put her in any danger. We hope they don't. But her fellow jail inmates are basically low-level offenders, drug addicts, hustlers, pimps, prostitutes, that kind of thing, right?
And it's going to be terrifying for her. They're going to be screaming in all hours of the night. She's not going to have anybody to converse with, and she's not going to have a clock to look at.
What if they want to be your friend, though? Somebody put forth that they may want to curry favor with her, you know, for whatever reason. Maybe she will be a rock star in there, and instead of assaulting her verbally.
Bill, does she seem like the type of person that's going to be reaching out to these street people and making friends?
I don't know.
I don't know her either. But I would say this, is she's probably going to want to be left alone. It's going to be very frightening for her. And she's just going to be trying to think of ways to count down the minutes without having a clock to look at.
Okay. Now, this sentence obviously was set to send a message that no matter who you are in America, you can't flout the law. I don't have a problem with it. I think 90% of my viewers have no problem with it. I think community service, 1,000 hours of her scrubbing latrines in a park would have sufficed. But I understand the message, because this is an arrogant woman, is she not?
She's very arrogant. I mean, she's saying that she's being picked upon. You know, she was driving while under the influence of alcohol, and then twice pulled over while driving with a suspended license.
I know.
Let me just say this, is that she is, going to come out a different person. Hopefully this is going to humble her, and it will send a message to all the people that are looking up to her and her type of behavior, and think, twice about, flaunting, her ability to break the law. Hopefully.
Maybe it will. It'll be very interesting to see when she comes out how she handles it. She's not handling it well going in, that's for sure. Counselor, thanks very much.